Hello everyone, this is Varsha and you are watching the series of success stories brought to you by Indian Achievers Forum. Once again, we are here with you all to discuss the success story of one more achiever of ours, and this time we have with us Mr. Ankur Ghosh, who is the founder and CEO of SSV Capital Limited. So, Mr. Ankur Ghosh's remarkable journey from pilot to founder and CEO of SSV Capital Limited is a testament to determination and adaptability. His inspiring career exemplifies the boundless potential of passion and a courage to embrace change in the financial world. A beacon for aspiring financial professionals, Ankur's story showcases the limitless possibilities when pursuing dreams with unwavering commitments. His achievements prove that the sky is just the beginning of a remarkable journey towards financial success. But before we actually start the conversation with him, let's quickly have a look at a very small video telling you about what we actually do.
Indian Achievers Forum is driven by a full-fledged advisory board. The board consists of experienced personalities who have excelled in their respective careers. Together, the forum organizes conferences, events, workshops, exhibitions, trade shows, and B2B initiatives in India as well as abroad. Where there is passion, there is achievement. And where there is achievement, there is Indian Achievers Forum.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Very good. Very good morning. How are you?
All good, sir. Thank you so much for asking. And before we actually start the conversation, I'm very keen to know about your idea of, starting up with this company of yours.
Well, starting of the company was like, so we're talking about SSV Capital, but generally we wanted to get into the banking industry ourselves. In the ever-changing banking industry, digital payment as such, and therefore we started with a policy of a payment category industry here in it, UK, and therefore obviously forecasting the same in US, Australia, and India. But UK was our main market. But when we started in the banking, we also came up with the idea of the funds, alternative investment funds, and therefore we also wanted to go on to the real estate or the PropTech sector. However, these kind of three disruptive sectors was basically joined by the algorithms of SSV's Capital. So SSV Capital is a multi-class asset manager, and that's how the idea essentially came, which is the umbrella company for the three different companies, which is SSV Real Estate, which is the PropTech sector, SSV Funds, which is would be a potential listed Luxembourg-based 50 odd million pound worth of funds, and therefore SSV Smart Pay, which will be an innovation as such, which is basically using the open banking system here in the UK to get the payment transaction cost reduced by up to 70% using the QR method. So this is how it evolved with one company and then changed to the other. But obviously the umbrella company was SSV Capital, which was incorporated in 2020.
Great to know, sir. So, nothing comes that easy to us, and I'm pretty sure that you must have also had certain sort of challenges in your professional journey so far. So, if you can please talk about those challenges and also the overcomings for the same.
Challenges wise, obviously the most significant challenge I would say was COVID-19, because when we started with the research and development was 2019, end of 2019. However, when we wanted to actually scale, it was 2020 and it was a miss COVID. So if you go to say we incorporated our company around August 2020, that was prime time of COVID. So people were back at home. So the major challenges was SSV Capital is based on its team. And team is based on its performance. But again, during COVID, the most amount of challenge was we were like working from home most of the time for the first 6-7 months. The research team was like developing the product analysis. So the most amount of challenges was definitely COVID-19. How we overcome, obviously with time changing, 2021, 2022, we have started coming back to work. And like now the kind of disruption in the payment industry or the alternative investment fund management, or if you see about real estate, people want more and more. And that's how we have overcome the challenges from there. So fear and the greed sector was working in parallel. Yeah.
Right, sir. So now, if I talk about the company SSV Limited, what exactly are the product and services that your people are providing to market out there?
Generally it's SSV Capital Limited. So the first company as an SSV Capital, we are a multi-class asset disruptive manager. We are based very much here in Canary Wharf in London, but we all have offices in New York. We have offices in Sydney, India, and obviously UK being the headquarter. In terms of the product and services for SSV Capital, I mean, we are aiming at raising a significant amount of money between 5 and 10 million, and therefore creating diversified portfolio for our investors here in the UK, all worldwide. But more importantly, in terms of the product, so we are the key member for or our foundation for the 3 subsidiaries such as SSV SmartPay, which is bringing an innovation here in the UK, because we are trying to start possibly we are the first market mover here in the UK using a QR-based payment technology, using an open banking framework. So that is the first thing. So what it does is it reduces the transaction cost of merchants by up to 70%. More importantly, the choices for customers to use the QR-based payment, getting some loyalty payments, are also an innovation by itself. We are also working with help to living crisis here in the UK at the moment. So we are making a budgeting tool which is synchronized within the app, and we are also doing a commercial soft launch of these SSV SmartPay potentially by end of November. So that is the first thing. This is very much a banking technology, a banking fintech technology. More importantly, in the funds we are giving, we are under the AIFM Alternative Investment Fund Management, and we are launching a fund in Luxembourg, which will be potentially a listed fund, and investors or professional investors can invest into it by potentially having a return of 12 to 15% significant. So that's on the fund strategy. We are taking a lot more of the pension funds and so many other people. And primarily SSV PropTech, which is a real estate sector, which again, we are investing a lot across the globe. And we are building each platform worth over 100 crores or 10 million pounds. And we are investing not only in commercial properties, but the trajectory is a little bit different than in commercial projects. So we are investing in Australia, America, India, and UK. So in terms of product and services, 4 different companies. Holding company would be SSV Capital, but again, we are into banking, fintech, funds, and obviously real estate PropTech. That's exactly the core competence of SSV Capital.
Lovely to know, sir. So now, everyone do plans for their future. So what further plans are you having for yourself or for the company in the upcoming years? If you can please share those plans with us as well.
Oh, wonderful. So obviously, the next 3 to 6 months, or in fact, 2024 is going to be really, really challenging. So there are a lot of dramatic plans which is going. So we are launching, like I said, SSV SmartPay towards end of the month, and therefore we are also categorically coming into a cross-border payment technology, and then we will have a full commercial launch by mid next year. But more importantly, in India, we are also trying to get established as a neo banking services. Ideally, we would want to invest about 100 crore in the upcoming years within India. So we have an established company in India, SSV Capital, which is a foreign subsidiary of SSV Capital UK. So we are doing a lot of work within the Indian origin, active conversation, being listed on the Bombay Stock Exchange potentially. More importantly, creating a neo banking services, therefore in India. And we are also potentially aiming into micro lending kind of businesses in India. And then we are also trying to launch some funds because I believe Indian equity fund is really, really huge at the moment. So yeah, in the next 3-6 months, there's a lot to take in within India. But primarily within the UK sector, we are launching our app. We are launching our AIFM product, which is Luxembourg-based product on the fund, and therefore we will also launching our PropTech platform. So a lot of challenges within the next 3 to 6 months, and therefore 2024, a lot to come in.
Right, sir, and I wish you all the success for all these plans of yours.
Thank you.
Right, so now comes the question, which I personally love to ask our awardees, and that is, what are your feelings on winning this Indian Achievers Award?
Oh, it's been great. Thank you very much. I think the Indian Achiever, I have placed it at the back, so we have won several different awards. But India, as such, was a great pride because I come from India, and getting a sustainable approach from your company was really good. So I really thank for the opportunity, for having this. And yeah, again, once again, thanking for the work we are doing in India, the success we have created within ourselves. And thanks again very much.
Right, and I once again congratulate the entire team of yours on this achievement.
Sure.
Okay, so now as we have discussed a lot about your professional journey so far and also the plans that you're having in the near future, tell us a bit about the social contribution too of yours.
Oh, okay. SSV Capital, we have a dramatic or a vibrant outlook about the social opportunities, because the entire aspect of the company is building for better tomorrow. So if you look into the SDG, right, of the United Nations, or the ESG, we are fully compliant under the ESG and SDG protocol. So it's not about only about just about turning off the lights or just planting a tree, but on a broader horizon, what you're doing to the planet. So basically, if you look into the capacity of the company, we are all about people, planet, and prosperity. What we are doing for the planet, what we are doing for the people in terms of impact investments, more important on the prosperity side. So yes, we are aligning ourselves very much on the SDG and the ESG protocol, and one of the significant ESG report is going to be published on our website in due course. But yeah, everything we do is for building a better tomorrow. That's our growth advantage, really.
Great work you all are doing. So now, last but surely not the least, what message or mantra you would like to give to our younger generation who wish to become a successful entrepreneur someday?
I mean, believe it yourself. And I always tell my team one thing, which I have been taught, was the term focus, which is follow one course until success. A lot of youngsters, they are a little bit confused when I go to various different occasions, being a chief guest, and when I see the university students or the master degree student holder, I find a lot of people sometimes becomes a little bit confused. So don't confuse yourself. That's the most important and the relevant thing. And if you love something you're doing, be smart at it, right? Hard work is there, persistence is there, but again, the smarter you work, the better it gets. And my philosophy is just one: focus, which is follow one course until success. So basically, follow it, follow your dreams, but always remember that dreams without goals are just dreams. It's good to dream, but create a sustainable horizon, create a sustainable goal, and together we all can achieve it.
And that's a great piece of advice, I must say, sir. So thank you so very much for joining with us today. It was lovely talking to you, and I wish you all the success for all your future endeavors. And may you continue to inspire us the way you are doing. Thank you so very much for your
Thank you
time.
very much. Thanks for having me. Thank you.